Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom, and today I am joined by a special guest, Mark. Hey Mark, how's it going?
All right, mate. Excellent.
That's good, and thanks for joining us today with your beautiful Harley Davidson Livewire behind us charging.
Yeah, it's going well.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And Mark, you've ridden bikes all your life, haven't you?
Yeah. I started off on a little Suzuki GN 250.
Yep.
That was a little beautiful little bike. It told me all the gears you were in, you know, and I just enjoyed riding that one.
Yeah.
And moved on to other bikes, Yamaha Zeal, and eventually I got a Yamaha T-Max 500 scooter that I've had for almost 20 years.
Yep.
And I traded that one in to get this fantastic bike behind me here.
Yeah. And why did you choose electric? Why did you choose an electric bike?
Well, I've got cancer, and I'm going through chemo treatment, and there's a lot of people in the world, are getting the cancers through breathing in the fumes of the gas of the petrol and diesel vehicles, and I just wanted to change, and I've seen the bikes on YouTube, and I just got hooked, and I just wanted to try it out.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more of a four-wheel man myself, so I don't know too much about bikes. But how does this compare to some of the performance bikes that you've ridden in the past? Oh,
this thing has got power in it at any speed, and I just love it. I've got the power to get out of trouble, and I'm just amazed. When I first test rode it, I only had it in road mode, and I took it, turned the throttle, and away she went. And then when I got back to Fraser's to tell him about, he said, "Well, if you'd have put that in sport mode, you'd have had double the power." and I'm just on the road mode. It scared the shit out of me.
I mean, I can sense it in your body language when I first met you that you really enjoyed the power in this thing.
Oh, mate, this thing has rekindled my love of motorcycling, and I'm just loving it. Like every sunny day I can get, I'm getting out there and giving this thing a whirl. It's
90 kilometres at 48%. Should hopefully tell us an estimate soon.
Yeah, well, here it is coming now.
So 1.5 hours.
It's coming down.
It'll come down
under
1 hour. Yeah, nice. And even less too. It's good. Brilliant. Just enough time for a meal, eh? It's good. 40. You said 40 minutes, didn't you?
Yeah, around the 40 to 50.
Yeah.
Is what it takes to fill up right up to full. It's like I used to be very shy and quiet and wouldn't talk, but now I've seen I've got a new lease of life, and I just want to chat all about it.
Oh, that's great. Good on you.
Yeah. And of course, all the people that have helped me keeping alive, keeping me out of things, like all the medical staff, fantastic. This bike was one of my goals to keep me alive.
Excellent.
But I did it, and motivation.
Good on you.
And it's only 3 weeks old, and you know what? I've done nearly 2,600 Ks on it.
Wow. Yep, you've really enjoyed that bike.
Right, considering the bike that I traded in, right? I've done just under 25,000 over 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
And this one, I've done 2,600 in 3 weeks.
Like up 10% in 3 weeks. So you were saying that you live in Muswellbrook, which is about 2 to 3 hours from here?
It's it's about 2.5 hours from here.
Yeah. And you said in your old bikes you can ride it in one shot, but with this bike you've had to stop halfway.
Yeah. Well, but that's there's no problems in that, because it's more of an enjoyable ride. Like to come down here to Sydney, I go to Hunter Valley Gardens. I charge up at the NRMA charger there. Yep. Fantastic chargers, and that gives me enough juice to get back to get down here, and I spend it takes 40 minutes to charge up back to full.
Yep.
And in that 40 minutes I can do a bit of window shopping in the complex, or go and have a lovely coffee or something in one of the cafes.
Excellent.
And that is just, it's just a more enjoyable experience when you're riding. At the moment, she's now up to 85%.
Yeah.
She's only been in for 27 minutes charging.
Yeah.
The bike is that damn quiet. You know, when I first test rode the bike, I thought I conked it out. I said, because you can't hear it.
Yeah. Well, when you came in today, I could barely hear you. I just heard a little electric whine. I knew that was Mark, but yeah, didn't hear that big grunt of the bike.
And that's you know, it's very enjoyable. You get that extra sensory feeling of you can take in the scenery.
Yep.
And I just love it.
Good.
You know.
Yeah. So let's go take a look at the bike. It's a 14 kilowatt hour battery, I believe, about 170, 180 kilometre real world range.
Yeah.
Probably a bit less on the freeways. Would
yes.
you say?
Yeah. If you want to, you know, tear ass, yes, tear ass. It will come down to about 100 k's. You know, like, but if you're more sensible riding, you will get that, you know, that 180 to 200 k's. You know.
Do you mind me asking how much you paid for the bike?
That's fine. It is expensive. It cost me 50 grand, and I got 1,500 for my old bike. Right. Okay. So, you know, all up I had to pay 500.
Yep.
But
Worth every
to
dollar?
me, right, it's worth every penny.
Fantastic.
It's helped me keep alive.
Yep. All right, let's go check out the bike.
Yeah, certainly.
Electric Harley, is it?
Yes.
Is it hybrid or just electric?
Full electric. No petrol.
Yeah, wow. Does it have even better acceleration than normal?
Oh, baby, I've got all the power to get out of trouble. Like at whatever speed I'm doing. If I'm doing a freeway speed and I need to shoot it up to 140 to get out of trouble, I can do that.
Amazing.
And it's just there. The power is just there to go.
Wow.
All right, Mark, guide us through your bike.
Well, here it is, mate. Guys, beautiful, eh?
Yeah. Lovely colour too.
Yeah, I enjoy that colour. Yeah. There's three colours. There's a black and a green.
Okay.
Well, the battery's in here.
Yeah.
And this is the motor. Mm-hmm. It's about a 15 kilowatt battery. Yep. That's in there.
Yep. Very good.
And
the indicators are here.
Yes. I've got to get used to like. Normally on the bike, I have to do I've got to do the blinkers, the right blinkers with this hand and the left blinkers with this hand. Like on the other one, on other bikes, it's all one figure. Usually with the left hand operation.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Well,
but with Harleys, you've got to do it and get
on both. Okay, so indicators are on right hand, left hand.
Inside,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got the mode switch here. So I'm in road at the moment, but there's sport, rain, economy, and then there's three modes that you can make up. You can customise,
yep.
Right? So I've customised one to have just almost 100% regenerative braking because I love seeing this. It's this side. Yeah, this figure here, you get it into the green bit from here to here, and that means you're putting power back into the battery. You're recharging the battery.
You like that feeling?
Oh, I love it.
So that's the headlights?
Headlights?
Yep.
I'm very new to this bike. It's only 3 weeks old. You know.
That's a horn?
Horn.
Voice control?
Voice control,
wow.
like that. Like.
Amazing.
Not that one. No. That one. On one of my trips out, I had 102 k's to get back to Muswellbrook, and I only had 84 k's left on the charge, right? And I had to get home.
Yep.
Right. I decided, well, I'm on this 100k road, but it's very quiet road, not much traffic. And so I decided, well, I can set this. It's got cruise control, and I can set it to 60 k's, and I'll just limp home on 60 k's. And if anybody wants to get past me, I'll pull over, let them pass. Right. Well, on the trip, I came up a hill and then back down a hill, and I'm regenerating the power back in. I brought an extra couple of k's into the thing. I was down to 66, about 64, and I brought it up to 66 k's. Still was under what I needed to get back home.
How good's that?
And then when I got to 5 k's out of Muswellbrook, I was down to 0 on the range and 0 k's left. Wow. But it still had
The regen.
still had power in there. Still had it, and I limped home. I got home. That was a fantastic feeling.
That's hypermiling.
You know, I had beaten it. I got it.
Yeah.
I did the wrong thing. I'm 58 years old, right? And you know, since 50, the government has been sending me the test kit, right? To, you know, go and get tested for bowel cancer, right? And what did stupid me do? I just flicked the box away. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And well, I paid the penalty. Come last year, just before Melbourne Cup Day, I was in pain, and I went up to my doctor. I had vomited for 3 days before, and I finally decided to go see my doctor, and I walked up. It's only a 10-minute walk up to the doctor's, and it took me a half an hour. And when the doctor seen me, he said, "Look, you're going straight to the hospital." Fantastic. And he got the ambulance out, and they sent me to Ryde Hospital. They done the tests on me, and I had a blockage down in the bowel, and that had to be emergency removed. And later that night it was done. It was done. But the worst thing of the operation, right, was getting this nose tube. They stick this tube down through your nose, down through here, and far out it wrecks. And it took 3 goes to get it in. The first 2 goes, it only go so far, and it'd stop, and they'd have to take it back out, and you feel it all coming back out, and that was painful. And then the 3rd go, he said, look, if it doesn't come, we'll put this in while you're out. Yeah. Well, anyway, they got it. But the 3rd time, lucky it got in. I think. And they did the operation. They've done the operation fantastic. I have to thank Dr. Pullinger and his staff. Fantastic staff. Right, they've done an excellent job. They told me beforehand that if they can't stitch it up properly, I might have to have a bag, right? But they were able to do an excellent job, stitched it all up properly, and all my system works. Good. It's just that with the treatment now, it affects your number 1s and your number 2s. You know, like it's just a sad fact of life. But you've got to get used to it, and that's the only really down thing. But I've got to look at it positive, and that's the way to get through this. They did the big scan on me, where all full the body scan, and they found that this is at the beginning before my chemo treatment started, and they found the cancer had moved into me. Like they found out that it was bowel cancer, right, and it had transferred into my lymph nodes, into my groin, into my kidneys, into my liver, and into my lungs. far out. It was a shock to hear hear all that, because it's, you know, any one of them will kill you. You know, like, if it goes too far. But I set out on a positive mode, and the staff at the medical staff at Muswellbrook Hospital, where they're doing the chemo treatment, are fantastic. They are caring. They are doing everything right. I have to congratulate them. You know, they are keeping me alive. My positive attitude to fighting this is going well. My blood count for the cancers was 138 when I first did the thing. It's now come down to 14.
Wow. Okay.
That's how good it's gone.
Good.
And I feel, you know, alive. Well, I want people out there, if you ever feel, please, for God's sake, get yourself checked out. Don't be a stupid idiot like me. You may have family that you want to keep yourself alive. You've got milestones to get to see. You want to do it.
Yeah.
So please, just everybody get out there and get especially like if you're in Australia and like England, Canada, and that, where we've got universal medical care, where everybody helps everybody, you know, with their medical expenses.
Yep.
Right. It's a no-brainer. You have to do it.
Go and do it.
Go and do it, please.
Yeah. Great advice, Mark. Great advice. All right, Mark. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you have a great ride back to Muswellbrook.
Oh, I certainly will, mate. This is fantastic weather. I love this.
It really is.
Yeah.
We're very lucky today. All right, guys. Take care. Happy charging.
Thanks. You like the sound?
Yeah.